Hello guys, welcome back. We're gonna skip the introductions because I don't want to be more cringe than I'm already going to be in this video. This is my intro for now. Anyway, so a lot of you have mentioned that you wanted me to react to more One Piece videos, and I did also notice in the comments that people were suggesting that I react to something called the appeal of One Piece. Great editing. Anyway, see, I'm recording right now and I already know the editing is gonna be bad. But anyway, carrying on. And before we get started, I do also want to mention that if I'm ever saying something critical or I'm making fun of a character, I'm just joking around. I really am just joking around. I know that One Piece is amazing. It's not the best-selling manga for no reason. I know it's good. I've never watched it, I don't know anything about it, but I know it's very reputable, right? So I just want to let you guys know, okay? I'm just giving you guys like my honest impressions. Yes. So I'm just telling you like honestly what I think. And if you know what I'm saying, I say anything offensive about what's his name? That Admiral. Everyone keeps talking about it. They're like, she called that Admiral Akajiki a budget Todoroki. And that's because Todoroki is the original. Todoroki's just so good. Admiral Aojiki, I don't freaking know, but it doesn't even matter because this guy right here, yes, I have him everywhere, is okay, alright, we're just gonna get right to it. Okay, so this is The Appeal of One Piece by Super EYEPATCH Wolf. It has been heavily recommended to me, and we're just gonna go right into it. Also, it is 4 a.m., 3:56 a.m. for me, but I spontaneously decided to make this video, so if I'm like not very coherent and stuff, just please bear with me.
Ominous shadow cast across this channel. At some point, it means that I need to do a video on the series One Piece. Which is fine, I like One Piece quite a lot, in fact.
Okay.
But the issue comes from how insanely long the series is.
Exactly.
Currently
it's
residing
so long,
at its
guys.
833rd
Oh
chapter.
my gosh.
And
just seeing that number, it really does hurt me. Because I want to watch and read One Piece. Like, I really do. It's just like, it's just so long. Like, it's so long, guys. How do you do it? I don't know.
Staggering breadth of its world, which, according to the One Piece wiki, has currently 866 named characters.
Okay, what? Do you guys get introduced? Okay, you know what? I did notice in the introductions, there's always like a new person kind of like joining the crew. Like, I'm always like, okay, cool, new person. All right, another new person. Oh, okay, a budget Todoroki. Okay, another weird looking thing. Yes, okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming there's a new character every single chapter. I don't know.
I know because I counted and it took a long time.
You counted, my guy?
So how does one talk about such a massive series like One Piece?
What are you doing?
Well, the answer that I've come to at least is the same way that one devours.
I know this guy's name. Hanji.
Was whale. And that is piece by piece.
Huh?
One piece.
What is he talking about? Is this a joke? Oh my god, it actually was. Like I said, it's 4 a.m. so I'm not like registering what he's saying, but okay.
So what we're going to do here today
Who's that? These look like randoms.
Is that rather than go straight into a
you know they're
full-blown
randoms when there's not many
read,
like details.
which don't worry, we will get to, is to
What's happening to him? They just killed him!
first put out a shorter video covering what I consider some of the broader structural
he has a cape.
aspects
He looks like
of
the
One Piece,
leader of like some
which will
sort
then
of
free us
clan.
up and allow us to take a
What are
much
these?
deeper dive
These
into
are
the
Fall
characters
Guys
and themes
characters.
later on.
They're Fall Guys.
So with this in mind, my friends, please sit back, relax, and consider this an entree with the main course One Piece. Where to start? I first encountered One Piece in 2006 on the UK television version of
What is that? Hello? I paused at a weird time.
And
hell is
unbeknownst to me at the time,
What is that? I've never seen
what I was
that
watching
before. Why did he add that? That's not necessary.
was the infamous 4Kids dub, which would
Oh, don't get me started about the Dio Dio song, guys. Listen, that's like the most iconic song ever. Anyway, okay, let's just continue.
Become well known over time for its questionable
Is that
translation
the DVD? What kind of cover is this?
and excessive amounts of censorship.
What? That's what they did! It's a lollipop! Oh no!
And even despite these factors, I really came to enjoy the adventures of Nami, Zoro, and of course Luffy. The series had a unique playfulness to it that made it stand out from other more stoic series I'd seen up until this point, like Bleach and Dragon Ball Z. And even in the show's more dramatic moments, there was always a tremendous amount of fun to be had. Of course, as I watched the imaginative pirate adventure on my parents' old TV, that revelation would only strike me several years later, when, on a trip to Japan, it became obvious what a massive deal One Piece actually was.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is crazy. I was in Korea, and it was so cool, because there was this huge One Piece boat. It was like literally the boat. It was just in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, oh, okay. The Luffy team boat, that's cool. And like, I didn't even know anything about One Piece, but like, I knew what it was, and I wanted to take a picture of it just because everyone was like hovering around it. It was super cool. So the fandom is crazy for sure.
Around every corner in every shop seemed to lie another new piece of Straw Hat Pirate merchandise. Luffy and his ragtag crew were everywhere on everything. One Piece branded bread.
Oh, that's cool.
One Piece bath salts.
This guy has like a chocolate bar for what is that?
Even entire One Piece branded shops. It was incredible to see how what I thought was a simple show.
Is that like an arc? It sounds like an arc name.
About pirates
the boat name?
Utterly dominate the mass consciousness of a single country. The closest thing I could liken it to was the Simpsons mania of early 90s America.
Not too much of a fan.
And if I had, I would have known things like the fact that One Piece has sold over 400 million units worldwide.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even know the numbers, guys, and I already knew it was going to be high. I didn't think it was gonna be that, like, 400 million is incredible. But is it really that good? Like, do you think it's because people are hopping on the trend? Like, you know what I mean? Or is it really that good? Because a lot of people I know that watch One Piece, like, they don't even, I mean, they wouldn't categorize it, like, on the top of their anime list. It's kind of like second or third. You know, there's usually like mainstream like Naruto or whatever. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
Making it the third biggest selling comic in existence, recently beating out Spider-Man for the number 3 spot, leaving only Batman and Superman ahead of it. And even then, in 2016, Batman sold 1,859,956 units, and Superman sold 800.
So wait, this is incredible. This is like just international. It's not even like specifically like manga. It's literally just everything.
28,069 units. And you could even roughly double the sales of both series, but continue and.
The video is very well made. This guy's awesome. It's just like, I want to actually understand why
One Piece were to run for another decade,
I know that it's popular.
It would nearly certainly surpass Batman in lifetime global sales. And if it were to run for another 2 decades, which for Oda's sake I hope doesn't happen, it would surpass even Superman, becoming the biggest selling comic in existence. Now, I'm not saying I think this will happen, but it's a hell of a thing to consider.
I mean,
so,
it could.
How has a series about a pirate boy made of rubber managed to capture the hearts
look at his face!
and minds of so many
everything
people
is rubber.
worldwide?
I thought it was just his arms.
Well, to put it simply, the primary appeal of One Piece is the simple premise of adventure. And yes, that is also the core concept of countless other shonen series.
But it is
nothing
different.
Really captures the same sense of scale and exploration as the world of pirates.
He's propelled into the sky. Okay, I do want to say something. That is a very good point. That is the one thing that really encourages me to watch One Piece. It's that it's so different from everything else. You know, we get the same kind of recipe with all these other anime and like manga and whatever, but this is like a whole different cake. We're not even in the cake shop anymore. We're like down the street across the whatever, you know what I mean? Like exit 45 and One Piece. You have this whole entire new shop. Okay, you get my point. You know what I'm saying? The analogy sounded better in my head, but anyway, no, it's just like it's like a fresh new thing that sets it apart from everything else. It's not exactly new, but you get what I'm trying to say. So that is what has encouraged me to want to try it, but
Hero on this voyage is the energetic young pirate, Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy is a simple character with a simple
Luffy
goal.
Is it Luffy or Luffy? He said Monkey D. Luffy, and then he said Luffy. Hello?
Young pirate, Monkey D. Luffy. Luffy is a simple character with a
This is a bunch of Todoroki?
goal to find the mysterious treasure only known
Who is
as
that?
One
Is that the Scar guy? I actually don't know who this is.
Piece, and in
Is it
doing so,
Luffy's dad?
become king of the pirates. This was Luffy's primary motivator from chapter 1 and remains so in chapter 834.
The Scar guy! What is that? Who are these randoms? They try to hype all these people up, but I promise you they're all randoms. Especially that guy. Who's that guy? Wait, spoilers! I thought he died!
And this keeps Luffy's journey along the one distinct path, which is a concept surprisingly unique to One Piece. In most
Finding
other
the
shonen
treasure?
series, our heroes will go on several different large adventures throughout the course of its run, and these are what make up the arcs. But in One Piece's case, it's always the same journey along the same path, to the point that you can actually chart Luffy's route out on a physical map. And the sub-arcs come from the various different islands or land masses the crew encounters.
Well then, are there any fillers? Is it really just everything kind of coexists within the same story? Because if there are sub-arcs, like, can you skip those? Or do you have to watch or read everything? What is that? Is that lips?
Along the way. This works particularly well as it makes the core story of One Piece very easy to understand, while also allowing for a massive amount of variety in the series sub-arcs.
Yeah,
Some can be very simple, like the Barati arc, in which the Straw Hats visit a famous sailing restaurant in order to recruit a chef.
That guy's he's not a random?
Or very complicated like the Dressrosa arc, in which the crew must untangle a web of political intrigue
Why does he look like a freaking flamingo?
and face down a vicious and tyrannical false king. And because of how the arcs are structured with
You tell me they battle a flamingo?
literal massive quantities of ocean between them, there's no real limit to the kind of stories One Piece can tell. They start off fairly villain of the week-esque, with most enemies being rival pirate captains, but
do you feel like, and I'm asking you guys this genuinely, so I kind of want to throw this out there, like, out of all the anime communities, the One Piece community has to be, like, and I'm being serious, like, the nicest people ever. You can say anything, and they'll respect your opinion, and that's what I like, you know? If someone shits on my favorite animes, I don't care, because that's your opinion, you know? But then I feel like other people, I'm not gonna say it, because I don't... Anyway, you say one bad thing about the budget Kakashi, and then everybody comes for you. So, what? Yeah, anyway. No, so I'm just kidding. I like Gojo, but I was trying to say that, do you feel, honestly, like, do you feel that a lot of it is repetitive? Or is every single, you know, battle or major boss, is it kind of necessary for, like, the character development, or, you know, it brings something new to the table, or is it kind of the same thing? Because that's what I worry about. Like, I hated, oh my gosh, like, I love Naruto, but, like, at one point I was just getting so tired of it, because I've been following Naruto since I was a little kid, obviously, but it was just, like, the same thing over and over again. I was just getting so tired of it, and if I feel like I have to, like, skip chapters and talk no jutsus and all this stuff, then the story's kind of falling flat and it's just overextended for me. I don't want that with One Piece. So when you tell me it's 800 and something chapters, I don't know, right? Like, that's my biggest thing. Like, I just can't, I don't really see myself, like, being kind of, like, stuck to it, like, 100%, right? So I want to know. You guys need to let me know.
But as we move on, we see the Straw Hats embroiled in government conspiracies, abducted by